Okay, so we're just kind of coming up to around the London close. About one more auction left. It's 3:30 here in Ireland. So I just wanted to mark a couple of people cards for some of these markets. And as per my edge, there's a couple of things setting up here, guys. Right. So, all right. Number one, what we're seeing here is ultimately. Let me just quarter. All right, so we're imbalanced down here now on the yearly p-val on the euro, right? So mid-session over the CPIs, we had a little flurry or up there onto the YP-val. Actually, it was earlier than that. It was no, actually, it was just before the data, and then down we go. This is sort of a sign that there is continuation to be had on the downside in the euro. So being short on the euro here, looking for targets of 1.04900 is a really nice trade. And who knows if we go lower than that, all right? That's one thing setting up on the euro. That's a big, big, big signal here today for a swing. Looking at the Russell, and this is really the same same on all of these major indices, equity indices, apart from the Dow. All right, what we're seeing here is we're caught not only within the quarterly +2, right? Okay, so we saying that we can kind of like, we can get caught and come down here. But if we go into a more granular chart, right, you can see what's happening here, that we got sucked yesterday down inside of the monthly scenario. And now any bids against here are going to really, and you see it earlier, are really going to face a headwind here on the Russell. Um, yeah, it's balancing on the Paradise value, but ultimately I see we're going down to the monthly. We could ricochet off the monthly, but I think we're caught here. The monthly is up. So I think even if we fall back to on the Russell 2270s, that we can bounce and put in new highs and rally from there. But what I'm trying to note here is that there is a pullback in the post. It got popped in the post here over the CPIs today, right? Um, Nasdaq, look, Nasdaq, same situation, right? Nasdaq, same situation. A little flatter on the view up, but again, a bounce off of the MPVAH could yield a decent rally. SPOO's been in this and trying to get the follow through to the downside. It's just not happening, all right? Seeing the sellers excess there on the CPIs over the M+1. Sellers then coming in off of that M+1 down, new lows on this session, and then just trying to bounce now again. All right. Ultimately, like, in the VWAP report, I talked about the longs. And this is a subscribers only video, guys, right? So I think what we're seeing here, unless we have a major rally and a close up here, we are putting in what we call acceptance for this market to then come down and do one of these or this and then bounce. All right. So that area I'm talking about is 58, sorry, 5884's MPVH. Right. Um, that's the suppose. Same, but yeah, on the Dow, it's actually got quite a bit more to rally before it runs into that resistance point, and then pull back to MPVH 43114. That is a fixed level, static level, and then oil. We've been short on oil here today, so looking for this. Really, it's really what we got here is perfect because we're below the yearly p-val and we're below the quarterly p-val now. A test against that MP-val. Look at that. Look at that. It comes into this composite area here. If you know, you know. We do not cover how to identify these. This is part of the mentorship. And then we bounced MP-val, sold down, bounced off the PVAH again, or CVH, and then down we go. Ultimately, we're going to slip down to the 65.76s from this type of activity here. So, hedge funds getting bullish. I said it on Twitter on Sunday, and I'll say it again today. They're 2 weeks too early, man. 2 weeks too early. And these lows will tell you that. That's all you need to tell you. Anything on the market is price. Gold, yeah, I've talked about gold today, but I think I'd prefer a test on MP val short and then get new lows, pull back, or getting. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. All right, listen, enjoy the rest of the session, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow. All right, cheers.